Sayyidi Vikurrat Uni. It is a question. I think it will be time now, as Dr. Saab already announced that the time is up to 3:30 and we got just 10 minutes left. And this will be the last question, inshallah, in today's question answer session. And plus we have those questions and we will try to answer them as many as possible on Al-Hidayah's website, inshallah al-Aziz. But this will be the last question. What is the best age to marry for girls and boys? And what are the duties of the husband to wife? And what are the duties of the wives to the husbands?
Interesting question. If Sheikh Abdul Rahman Al-Hammami was here, then we would have asked. Let me tell, he has only one wife. Al-Hammami, he is only Zawja Wahida. Yeah, but we were just, out of love we were joking. Because the most of the shuyukh, they have, more or less every, illa salihin, like Sheikh As'ad Sagarji, the salih people, they don't afford these kind of things. So the best age of marrying, I give you two examples. When I got married and when I got my son married, Hassan. I give you two examples. When I got married, I was 24. Maybe 24 and a half. This was my age. So I think this is a good age to marry. Then what happened in my life, I saw that I couldn't marry, yani my father died before my marriage. And my mother also. My father died 2 days before the wedding day. So we cancelled the ceremony and then I had to marry 6 months later. And my mother was also not there in this world. So I got married afterward and then my 4 brothers and sisters, I became the head of the family and I got them married. This event of my life gave a new idea in my mind that one should get married. This is not only matter of the daughters, this is a matter of sons and daughters both and for all parents. So this gave an idea, new idea emerged in my mind that one should get married in such age that he may be able to complete his education and he may be able to enter into practical life and start the life of his own, and at least he may have 1 or 2 kids, issues, children in front of the grandfather. So he may get married in the hands of his father and mother, because this becomes the only pleasure and happiness of the parents so that they get their children married. So everybody should get married in that age that when they become the parents, they may be able to get their children married with their own hands. And then at least they would be able to have their grandchildren grooming up in front of their eyes, as I always keep the grooming of Shaykh Hamad in front of me. So this thing prompted me, and when the time of my son Hassan, of his marriage came, so I decided to marry him, to get him married when he was 20. 4 years before my age, because I lost my parents before my marriage. So I asked him, he was not ready and he was not prepared for marriage. He never thought of that. I thought, I don't want you to lose your parents and your father before you get married. Let me see my grandsons with my own eyes. Let them sleep with me on my bed. Let them hold my finger and walk with me. So let me start their grooming and tarbiyya ruhaniya. Whether I am sitting for 10 hours, I will put him in the chair, sit with me, so that he should be used to sitting for long, long hours to sit and to make notes. This is the beginning of his life. how I started in the life of my father. So you should give the margin, this much margin, when you take the decision of your marriage. So my son married in the age of 20, I got married in the age of 24. So to me, my opinion, the best age of marrying is between 20 and 24. This is an answer in the light of my own experience. In the light of some people think that we have yet to marry, we will marry when we are 30. I think this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. When you get married in the age of between 20, 25, maybe 22, 23, 24, but just under 25, 24, at this stage, it means that you get a son or you get a daughter, then they will take another 20, 22 years to complete their studies, they will do their master's, their degree, and to enter in their practical life, they will need at least 22, 23 years. So add those 22 to 23 years in your life. If you were 22, 23 when you got married, and you gave another 23, 24, 23 years to your children to get them married, so it means you will be about 50, near 50. And this is the normal age. If you live more than 50, that is just a bonus. So these things should be complete till you are 50. And then the time of your grandchildren start. Put them on the right track. And start their tarbiyah as you wish. Maybe your sons and daughters are not strong enough to inculcate the same level of tarbiyah in their children as you did for them. That's why my next thinking is that you should start the tarbiyah of your grandchildren too, in the same way as you did with your children. Because they are your next heirs and successors. And if they get 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years in your life, at least inshallah they will be on a track. So this is my suggestion. Anywhere between 20 to 24 is the best good age for marrying. And for daughters, girls can be between 18 to 24. Just make 2 years, because they do their degree in about 18 years. When they are 18, they finish their degree. 21. Just if they want to do their degree, it is 21. Some may do in 20, but this is again an appropriate age for them, between the same 20, 22, 23. They shouldn't get late, because then their health problems also start. And one question which you have